everyone. Thank you, H. Davis. Thank you, nephew. Much appreciated. All right, let's see what we're going to come up with here. We're going to show the animals again because they're so cute. Let's do that. All right, so is anyone... H, you going to come up and tell me what's going on in the universe? You're the only one here. You're the only one here, mister. Let's see. I'm going to have to take out a couple stories. I don't want to, though. I don't want to take anything away. Oh, nobody's going to let me know what's going on in the YouTube streets. Well, that kind of sucks. So that leaves Remain Calm with talking about a real life true crime case. Okay. Let me pause our little baby there. A little baby monkey. No, not like Justin's monkey. Okay, so we're going to be talking about a case. This case is wild. Okay. And so I'm going to, this is from CBS News Sacramento, and the story kind of speaks for itself. So let's just jump right into it.
From CBS 13.
That breaking news tonight out of Sutter County, a child and a dog found dead this morning at an RV park near Meridian. Good evening, and thanks for joining us for the news at 5, streaming only on CBS Sacramento. I'm Ashley Sharp. Right now, deputies are on scene at Lovey's Landing RV Park on the Sacramento River near the towns of Colusa and Meridian. That's where we find your reporter, Tori Apodaca. Tori, what are we learning tonight?
If you guys hear weird sounds, I'm drinking tea. I swear. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Here is a pot of tea. No pun intended. 420 allowed. Here is a cup. Actually, this cup says Mom on it. I got it for Christmas. From guess who? One of my children. Nobody wants to come and join me tonight? Are you serious? Well, okay, I can talk to myself and I can tell a story. All right, let's get back to it.
Good evening, Ashley. The Sutter County Sheriff's Office confirming with me that that boy who was found dead inside the RV with his dog was around 8 to 12 years old. You can see the investigation happening right now. This unfolded at around 10 a.m. But if you take a look in the distance, you can see some caution tape around a tree. And we've been watching those deputies going in and out of an RV parked kind of near the one that is covered with gray tarp. But as far as what we know about what happened, the Sutter County Sheriff's Office say that they were called out to a disturbance at around 10 a.m. We have been speaking with neighbors in this area to learn more about what that disturbance was. What we've heard from people out here is that they heard no sort of gunshots, but there was some sort of a commotion happening. And then sheriff deputies arrived on scene, and that's when they located that boy, as well as a dog dead inside one of these RVs. And we were just speaking with a mother within these past 10 minutes, Ashley, and she tells us that that little boy was autistic, high functioning, and he would often be playing outside. I mean, you can see this little goal out in front. There's also other children's toys around, and he would play with her sons. So she is just heartbroken learning about what happened. Still not a lot of information about the cause of this. Sheriff's Office, though, we asked them, they say that everyone has been being cooperative with this investigation. They've been out here for hours as they're still trying to uncover cover everything that they know. But again, at this point, there is little information. I can tell you, though, it is very somber out here right now. We're in this community of Meridian, and just driving in, you can see population 400. So it's a very small area out here, but the people out here say it's always peaceful. The sheriff's office also saying that the only calls they ever really come out to for this area is for flooding. But again, as we know, confirmed from the sheriff's office, we know that one boy was found dead, as well as that dog in the RV this morning. We'll continue to keep you updated as we learn more.
That's so sad.
Thank you, darling. Well, let's go right over to the press conference of a little boy anywhere between the ages 8 to 12 found in a mobile home alongside a dog. So here we go. Let me make sure the closed caption is on for you guys. This is from ABC 10 News, and this is the press conference about a mom accused of unaliving 11-year-old son. Hold on. You hear me drinking my tea? You slurp tea, okay? You kind of like a what's his name? Hannibal Lecter. No, I'm not doing that with the camera on. Forget it. I don't know. Pay me enough, I might. I didn't do a goal or nothing this time. So I'm Thank you, Flies. Hey, Stephen. Trigger warning. Wow. Stepfather, not a person of interest. Oh. Well, I'm glad I'm not. Thank you. Thank you for calling me honey, too. You could have said, bitch, you ain't showing us nothing. But see, you're so sweet. You're like, honey, Honey, bitch, pay attention. Oh, I was all excited. I did put up a goal. Not a big deal. But yeah, I put a goal up. Because I can guarantee you, I don't think YouTube's gonna approve any ads for this content, because we are gonna be talking about YouTube drama, but nobody wanted to step up and tell me anything yet. Oh, Poppy, thank you. Hey, I need to hire a producer to do everything for me but talk. Maybe I need one of those robots like Kim Kardashian was trying to get people to buy. Okay, let's try this again. This is concerning the unaliving of an 11-year-old boy and what turns out to be three dogs on the property. It is so sad, you guys. It is so sad.
We will start at the right of the room.
Thank you,
and
Poppy.
he will give an opportunity to ask questions. I do want to remind everybody this is still an active investigation, so he will be not able to answer a lot of questions, but he'll do the best he can. I will watch time. He is a busy man, and so we will have to cut this short. Do your best to answer the question, ask questions quickly. And from there, I'm going to introduce Sheriff Brandon Barnes.
Thank you, Undersheriff. Welcome. My name is Sutter County Sheriff Brandon Barnes. For our media partners in the room, I'll spell that. It's Brandon, and the last name is Barnes. Yesterday, there was a tragic death in the town of Meridian of an 11-year-old boy. So I've called this press conference here today to keep our community informed, but also to provide some context to the information that was being discussed on social media platforms. First, before we get started, I want to offer my condolences to the child's loved ones, to the community of Meridian, because I know that they've been deeply impacted by this child's death. I want to acknowledge my staff who continue to work tirelessly on this investigation, all 3 divisions within the Sheriff's Department. I want to thank the Meridian Fire Department, the Sutter County District Attorney's Office, California Fish and Wildlife, and the California Department of Justice, all who came out to assist us with this.
Oh, shit. No, wait. I fucked up. Go back to cute animals. I'm sorry. I do that all the fucking time. I hate that. I am sorry. Okay, wait. I gotta find which one I'm, hang on. That was so dumb of me. I am so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. Okay. Hold on. Let's get back to Sheriff. I'm sorry, you guys. Oh, wait, it's not working. Hold on, you guys. It's telling me it's not working, so I'm going to reboot it. Hold on. I'm sorry. I said I was sorry. I'll go back and edit it out. I promise. I knew you were going to say that. I was trying to hurry up. Oh my God, I knew you were going to get me for that. I knew it. See, I wasn't going to draw attention to it. I was trying to hurry. The more I tried to hurry, the more I was fucking it up. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Don't pay no attention to earlier. Don't pay attention to the first 15 minutes. Okay, H, I'll look for it.
An autopsy is being scheduled through the Placer County Morgue, whom we provide or who we contract with for services. So any official manner or cause of death will be pending the outcome of that autopsy. And then obviously we'll come back and provide information as that becomes available. Also during the investigation, there were 3 deceased dogs that were discovered on the property. 1 was actually in the trailer and 2 more were located in a vehicle that was registered to Miss Dixon. This portion of the investigation is also ongoing and the dogs were preserved until a postmortem exam of the dogs can be performed to determine what their cause of death was. Ms. Dixon is currently being held in the Sutter County Jail on charges relating to homicide and child endangerment with $1 million bail.
$1 million bail. An 11-year-old boy unalived and 3 dogs. Let's hear an excuse for that.
Depending on the outcome of the investigation, there may be some additional charges that will be pending. So that's my official statement. With that, I'll be happy to answer whatever questions I can. Please keep in mind, as the undersheriff had noted, this is an active and ongoing investigation. We're working in cooperation with the district attorney's office. Certain information we won't be able to disclose, and some of it we haven't discovered yet. So, but I'll do my best to answer your questions. So we'll start on the right side here. Yes, sir.
Were there other kids either in the home or in danger in relation to this?
There were no other kids that we were made aware of. My understanding is that the 11-year-old child was the sole occupant of the trailer and lived there
Wow.
with his mother and his stepfather. Yeah. Yes, please.
Has the father of the child been taking any questioning? What do we know about him?
Sure. We've spoken to him. As I just stated, he's been out of town for several weeks. We do not believe him to be a person of interest in this. His name is being kept confidential at this time out of, his.
Mom was under the influence of some type of substance.
His personal privacy.
You said stepfather, so I didn't know that.
Yeah, the actual father, we have no information on. We don't believe, according to information we received from the stepdad, that the father has been an active participant in the child's life in many, many years. So there's no information to suggest that the biological father has had contact, and we're still working to
Wow.
identify who that might even be.
That's so sad.
Were there any other reports of deputies or any other incidents at her trailer, at her home, involving the child and CPS, I recall?
Yeah, so no information to suggest CPS has ever been called. Most of the history that we have from that particular trailer park was with her calling in as a reporting party. Again, her criminal history was very minor, just one theft that we discovered on her rap sheet from about 20 years ago. So by all accounts, she's lived there, and there's been no.
Most times that law enforcement was called to that trailer park, it was this little boy's mother who was calling on other people.
Problems out in that particular part of the community. So you had to look like you had a question. Yes.
What can you tell us about this young boy? Was he enrolled in school? Do they have friends in that community?
Sure. My understanding is, again, pretty limited information. The child was homeschooled.
No.
We're told that he might have been a high functioning autistic child. That was based on reports from some of the neighbors in the area. They did say that he would come out and routinely play in the trailer park. One of the issues was they hadn't seen him in several days, which they thought was unusual, and that prompted them to try to make contact with the mother, which is what ultimately led to the call yesterday.
Thank goodness. The neighbors hadn't seen this child out for a few days, which prompted the mothers of the trailer park to contact law enforcement. If you see something, say something. If something seems off to you, for real, it's better to, I believe, contact law enforcement and it be nothing than to not contact law enforcement and it really be something.
Others? Yes, please.
I just want to confirm the 911 call came from a resident in that area that was checking in.
Yep. My understanding was that it was a call that came from the manager of the complex who noted one of the residents arguing with Miss Dixon. Yes.
Can you describe that disturbance, at least what witnesses have said, how erratic or what did it really entail?
Sure. I don't have a lot of details on that. My understanding was there was a verbal dispute. Again, they went to kind of check on the welfare of the child because he hadn't been seen playing out and about in the park for several days. And that resulted in a verbal altercation with Miss Dixon. The manager observed that, called the sheriff's department. Fire personnel responded out there. They happened to do that as a matter of routine. Anytime there's a dispute like that, they got on scene and were able to go into the trailer and see
Wow,
that the boy
how
had been deceased.
sad.
Enough that they had to call 911, that it was that much of a problem.
Sure. If you're familiar with Lovey's Landing, it's a very quiet trailer park. There's not a lot of calls for service. It does make the news kind of annually because it is inside the levee.
This is
And so when we have
crazy.
the high waters come up, we have to turn the electricity off to the park, and that results in evacuations. So typically it'll make the news about once a year when we do evacuation notices. But outside of that, it's really a quiet community. We don't have any problems out there. Yes.
Do you guys know if there were any drugs found at the time you guys arrived?
I'm not aware of any drugs being found on the premises.
Not aware of substances
Yeah,
being
we're not going to be able
found.
to disclose that. Obviously, it's a minor child, and we'll be working with the district attorney's office and through victim services to make sure that all the family members are notified, not just obviously the mother and the stepfather who we're aware of. So, yes.
What was that like for deputies? I mean, going into
This is crazy.
Sure. No, that's a great question. So obviously in our profession, public safety in general, which would include fire services, ambulance services, we are,
If anybody has, I want to know what's going on in the YouTube streets also. So this is a Lax live. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. I'm going to drop a link here pretty soon. Anybody can take it. I will put up my my border thing overlay, so that way whoever wants to come up does not have to give their name. Nobody needs to know who you are. We can keep you, top secret.
routinely subjected to things that most people don't see on a normal basis. It's heart-wrenching. It really is. And if you're not equipped to deal with those stuff, both emotionally and physically, sometimes it can have a negative impact on you. So we go to great lengths at the sheriff's department to make sure that we're taking care of our staff. In fact, we did that this morning with the detectives that responded out there, just to check in on them, see how they're doing. We have a peer support group at the sheriff's department. We also have kind of a multidisciplined approach to kind of debriefing these situations with counselors. And we'll be performing that with our staff probably later this week. We're in the process of scheduling that. And with that, we don't just do our staff. We invite everybody who responded out there to the scene to make sure that if they are in fact, troubled by something or they need additional services, we're providing that to them. So it's something we take very
That's
seriously.
really
So I
good that
appreciate
they're
that question.
doing that.
So what's the percentage of the community hearing this information about?
Yeah, I mean, the message started yesterday with us reaching out to several people out in the town of Meridian. It's, one, we're certainly saddened. An incident like this doesn't happen frequently, nor should it happen at all, quite frankly. It's just tragic that it did. Anytime you have something that impacts a small community like that, there's going to be challenges, whether it's the school district, even though this particular child was homeschooled, it still could be known to the community, right? So we've already spoke to the school superintendent and just doing everything we can to make sure that they know that we're doing all we can, and that not only with the investigation, but to support them as they grieve through this process as well.
There's the link.
Yes.
I forgot to say, I'm Michelle from Case Hearing.
Hi, Michelle. I recognize you.
Okay, well, I wanted to ask about the mom.
Sure.
and the
I
suspect.
can't put the overlay up yet until I'm done showing the news briefings.
He had been dead several days, and this is a drug-induced few days.
Sure.
Did she cooperate, or what was that like arresting her?
Yeah. So, well, I can't speak for the deputies that were on the
God,
scene.
nobody
But what I
wants
can tell
to
you, what was relayed to me
Tell
is
me
that
what shit is
initially
going
it was
on.
reported through some of the interviews that we did with neighbors
You guys are
that
no
she was suffering
fun.
from some type of what was described as a drug-induced or manic episode. And so,
Drug-induced
taking
or
that in
manic
mind,
episode.
obviously she's been interviewed by our staff. She hasn't really provided a lot in terms of an emotional response. But our detectives are continuing to work with her to try to get what information they can. So
She was cooperative.
yeah, she was cooperative. Again, no real history outside of that one. There's nothing to suggest that
Wow.
there, is a history of mental disorder or anything like that we've come across. We have checked with neighboring agencies as well, just to kind of vet out some of that information. But at this time, there's nothing to suggest that
She is in
she's
jail.
got a mental disorder.
Do you know when her first appearance was in the judge?
I don't. I do know she's in on $1 million bill. I would imagine it would be within
$1 million.
48 to 72 hours. So I'd have to speak with the district attorney to see when they'll be doing her arraignment.
Susanna, with
Yes.
that, a quick question. I know you said still an ongoing investigation.
Yes.
Limited on the child itself, but you said that there's evidence showing.
Me neither, Poppy.
Yes.
I've heard some
Well, again, I
stuff.
want to be very careful about protecting the integrity of the investigation. What I will tell you is that there was a pillow within close proximity to the child. I
Wow.
can't go into a lot more detail as to why we think that particular item was used, but we do have evidence to suggest that a pillow was used.
How sad.
We kept it at 11:15. So thank you, everybody, for coming. I will tell you, folks, that as more comes and more information we can provide, our PIO, Sierra Headley, will be providing press releases and updating.
Yeah.
And we're going to be working.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now we're going to hop back over to ABC 10. And this is the third installment of that. So we are going to be looking at details. Oh, look, Mom, I shared it. Okay, so this is 2 minutes and 30 seconds long.
New details after an 11-year-old boy was found dead inside a mobile home at an RV park in
Trigger warning.
Meridian. His mother is now accused of killing him. ABC 10's Roxanne Elias has an update from Sutter County.
The quiet community of Lovey's Landing
You got
RV Park
booted?
in Meridian is left shattered after an 11-year-old boy was found dead inside a mobile trailer Sunday morning.
Wow.
The fire department had located the child.
They're
deceased
taking the whole
inside
trailer.
and it appeared as though the child had been deceased for several days. During the investigation, there was evidence to suggest that the child had been smothered.
The Sutter County Sheriff's Office says the park's manager made the call Sunday around 10 a.m., reporting a verbal dispute between two residents. When deputies got there, they spoke with the mother of the boy, identified as 44-year-old Megan Dixon. Witnesses
There she
described her
is.
as having some type of drug-induced or manic episode. They say a resident had approached her to check on her son. On Sunday, a resident shared this with ABC 10.
My boys were friends with him. Sweet little boy. Sweetest little boy. Just absolutely loving. Hugging with the boys all the time.
The child was homeschooled. We're told that he might have been a high-functioning autistic child. That was based on reports from.
You know, if he was homeschooled, I would like to know when an actual check possibly was done on this young boy. Yeah, the little truck. That's so sad.
Some of the neighbors in the area. They did say that he would come out and routinely play in the trailer park. One of the issues was they hadn't seen him in several days.
Sheriff Brandon Barnes says he lived here with his mother and stepfather, who was out of town and is not a person of interest. 3 dogs were also found dead on the property. Dixon was taken into custody at the scene and booked into the Sutter County Jail. The sheriff's office says she has no real criminal history other than a theft charge from about 20 years ago.
Now, the 3 dogs were found. One was actually in the trailer with the little boy, and I believe the other 2 were outside.
Now accused of killing her son, she faces charges related to child endangerment and homicide. The boy's name has yet to be released, but Sheriff Barnes says the tragedy has hit the community hard.
How
It's
sad.
heart-wrenching. It really is. And if you're not equipped to deal with those stuffs, both emotionally and physically, sometimes it can have a negative impact on you. So we go to great lengths at the Sheriff's Department to make sure that we're taking care of our staff.
That is good, though.
Heartbreaking story. Roxanne Elias, thank you for that reporting. Now, Dixon is being held on a $1 million bail, and depending on the outcome of the investigation, there may be more charges. She is expected to make her first court appearance Wednesday.
I will be keeping up with that. We will get into that again. I promise you, promise you, promise you. How sad is that, y'all? How sad is that? That's heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. All right. Nobody knows what's going on the YouTube streets. Well, then I'm going to have to find out myself. Golly. Y'all are no fun. I get it, Poppy, though. I ain't been around either. At all. All right. If somebody doesn't start talking, I got to talk about another case. Do 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 do. Okay, so one thing I did hear was Markella. I don't know Markella, but she has had some problems at her home. And we are praying for her. I believe that I don't know a lot about what happened, but if you guys can check out Mama T, and she will know how to help Markella if anybody's interested in helping Markella. It's a sad thing when things like that happen to people on YouTube. I know how struggling it can be. There is a fire in Cali and snow coming Friday. Yes, Miss Debbie Ho is not with us right now, but I am praying for her. I know she's got a lot going on there. They had a big windstorm, and she's had to do a couple things to her home, and then they've got the fires there also. So we are sending absolutely extra prayers to Debbie Ho. Electric fire is what I heard. She lost everything, but was blessed that her family and pets are all safe. Well, thank goodness for that. Thank goodness for that. Now, I stay in my lane. I don't go out there and talk a lot about, things that are said on the YouTube street or give my opinion on it too much. And I don't get why it's being argued about. So that was kind of weird to me. But, if someone wants to help her, that's completely up to them. I don't personally know Markella or, have been in chats where she's been at before, not to my knowledge anyway. But of course, someone in need, we're going to, send a lot of prayers and stuff like that out for real. Now, another thing is, let's just go to a couple clip channels here. One channel that I love is Lippy. Oh, I can't show. Matthew is live, and I can't show him, but his title is Anyone Else Think They're Running Plays on the Community? Matthew just opened the door for a conversation. Matthew, they're talking about Daisy and Jinky, who are sisters. Okay? And them girls have been fighting forever, right? A great challenge? What do you mean as a great challenge? I don't get it. But I'm going to say rawr to him. Rawr. I always say rawr to Matthew. Rawr. Mama Cat is calling. But yes, some people think that, it's autocorrect. I wondered why you said challenge. I was like, really? We're not going to challenge. I'm not challenging anybody. Oh, I got everybody over there saying hi to me. Sorry, everybody at Matthews. I'm live. You could come over here and say hi. Okay, let me pull up Lippy and see what Lippy's got going on. All right, if you guys have any other clip channel, let me know. I will pull it up. Let me find Lippy. Lippy, where are you, Lippy? Oh, wait, I can't find Lippy. Lippy. Where are you, Lippy? I know Flies knows because she's going to drop the link, I bet. I can't find Lippy. Oh. Lippy, where are you, darn it? I know I'm subbed to you. Here she is. I found her. All right, let's see what Lippy's got going on. Flashback. Don Wells confronts Born Betty. Oh, we have to see that. Thank you for dropping the link. I know 420 does it every flipping time. Okay, let's see. This one was 15 hours ago. All right. Love Lippy. Credit goes to Lippy. Okay, hold on, Lippy. I know that music could get me. Cracking cases. Oh, I remember this. She's talking to Chasing. I remember this. Okay, I gotta rewind it just a little bit. Betty is up on Cam and Allie's panel, and she is talking to Chasing. And you know Chasing ain't gonna back down from her ass. So hold on, if you can't hear it, let me reshare it. I've been having to do that. But I remember this as clear as day.
You have a badge.
I love that. I don't put it on
You
YouTube.
don't have
I'm a
to
clickbait bitch. But I don't
No,
put it on
hold
YouTube.
on. Hold on. Crystal, can you be hold on.
Betty
What did
looks
you
like
just say?
she is
I said none of us
investigating.
are police. Not you, Crystal. Not you, Crystal. What did you just say, Betty?
I said, you are a clickbait bitch.
Oh,
But you didn't put it
I'm a
on YouTube.
clickbait bitch.
Yeah.
No.
Your writing
No.
checks your fat ass can't cash. Be fucking careful, Betty, okay?
No, I don't
I
need
have
to.
not
I
come
won't
here
warn Betty.
talking shit to you.
I
I have
wait,
been
You've been
extremely
talking shit about
I'm
me
sorry, you guys
forever.
probably still couldn't hear it. So I will rewind it again. I apologize. I just saw that it was, I had it up twice. Okay. Like I said, this is Betty, and she's talking to Chasing. And let me tell you, I don't blame Chasing for ripping into her butt. Here we go.
I don't put it on
You
YouTube.
don't have
I'm a clickbait bitch. But I don't
No,
put it
hold
on.
on. Hold on. Crystal, can you be hold on. What did you just say? I said none of us are police. Not you, Crystal. Not you, Crystal. What did you just say, Betty?
I said, you are a clickbait bitch.
Oh,
But you didn't put it
I'm
on
a
YouTube.
clickbait bitch.
Whoa.
Your writing checks your fat ass can't cash.
Your writing checks your fat ass can't cash. Oh, snap. Mic drop. I loved it when she said that, by the way.
Be fucking careful, Betty, okay?
Be careful.
No,
I have not
I
come
won't
here
warn Betty.
talking shit to you.
I
have
warn
been
Betty. You've been talking
extremely
shit about me
respectful to you.
forever.
You're a
What, not
lying
tonight?
fuck. You're lying. You're absolutely lying. I've been talking
Okay.
shit about you forever.
Yeah. I bet
You're
you I
lying.
can find more clips than Cam can about me talking about human feces. I guarantee you I can find more Betty out of your mouth than he can talk about human feces.
I'm sure.
I'm still waiting.
Who was talking about human feces? Remind me. Was Betty at one time talking about human feces? I remember human feces. No, babe, this wasn't last night. This was January 15th of 2023.
For
I
Cam to
have
come
so
up with
many
the human
clips.
feces.
I'm
Still
getting
waiting,
it pulled.
Chasing, I could just imagine she's right up there to the right, right? She's over here, and Betty's over here. I could see her in the monitor. Yep. Yep. She said, you don't remember that, Flies? You don't remember that? Yeah, it was weird, but I can't remember which one was talking about it.
Hold up, but you're talking so much shit, you have to regulate over you.
Yeah, I don't
Hey,
even
Cam.
know why you're
Me,
talking shit.
why you
I came
look,
up here
Betty.
respectful as hell to you. I don't know why you're being crazy right now.
You mean when you sent bitches or supported bitches coming out and harassing me and cyber stalking me?
Who? What are you talking about?
Gotcha.
Cam, can you hear me?
Who? Who did I? What are you talking about?
You're associated with all the hate channels. Come on.
Who?
You.
Who am I
Chasing
associated with?
Truth. Whoever
Who-
Chasing
Hold
Truth
on.
is.
Who am I
Dawn-
associated with?
all
Dawn
of
has
that
something
bullshit.
to say to you. Betty.
No, about
I have
you.
Here,
no
Dawn
idea.
is on here right quick. We're going to talk about
Well,
Dawn.
good.
wants to
I
say
hope
something
Don
to-
comes up here and he can tell you I have been.
Here, he's right here on my
utmost
phone.
respectful to him.
Listen,
Oh, yeah, you've been
please,
respectful.
you made him
already.
lose his job, and you could at least let him talk.
I made him
Here.
lose one contracting job, and
Well,
he can
look,
tell
I'm
you
going
that
to
he
mute
has a
you
lot
so
of
he can
tips.
speak to you real quick.
I made him lose one contracting job. That's all. Just one. But that contracting job had a number of different houses associated with it. Yeah, she's pretty, look at her eyes. She's a hitting on that pen like crazy.
Go ahead, Don. Go ahead, man. Don't do it, Don. Don't do it, Don.
Oh, he's calling her a bitch.
Man, you know what? Our house has been under construction. My mom had an old trailer up here. We had bulldozed down. We've been under construction here for a long time, struggling to raise 4 kids. And this fucking whore is gonna come up here and put us down. Everything.
Wow, you guys can hear this all right, can't you? Lippy fixed it where we could hear it. Don has said from the beginning that the property, the home has always been under construction. His mom had a trailer up there. They got rid of that. So over the years, they have been trying to improve the home as much as they could. Now, after Summer went missing and the boys were taken, they got the house looking fairly nice. I think they got it looking pretty good, actually. So, yeah.
We have a loving home. We loved our children. Look at all the pictures. My children were all very happy till Summer gone missing. This fucking whore is gonna come to my fucking job and fucking get me fired and put us down in every fucking way. No, hell no.
Cam's got her
Omar
muted.
Betty, you ain't nothing but a fucking scumbag.
That's Don. I'm gonna get you done before you say anything else. Okay, so listen, he has every right to be upset. I'll unmute you.
Now, this is what I remember about this. Don wasn't supposed to be on social media. And I remember that, like, Cam called him or something. It was really weird to me how that went down.
Now, he has every right to be upset. He can't work because of you. He's been
No, he can't work because of him.
Because of you. They won't hire him
because
back
of his actions. I'm not the one with the missing kid.
Can you hear me, Cam?
Let me tell you guys, Don didn't get fired for his actions. Everyone, from my understanding that I remember, everyone that was associated with Don in a work-related way spoke highly of Don. Now, except for Dudley, and not everybody that had dealings with Don were going to talk well about Don. Okay, behind the scenes, there were individuals who had met him that said he was way over the top. Now, we do know that Don was writing down on the wall what a extreme upper substance user, the characteristics and what they would do. The problem with that is Don said Dudley did that. And it was Don who did that. Right? Yes, and Dudley did have very hard feelings that he was fired. Absolutely. Dudley wanted, okay, let me see if I can explain it right. Okay, Don Wells, if you ever hear this, let me know if I'm explaining this right. So Dudley had actually kind of subcontracted himself out at some point before. I believe it was in Louisiana. So Dudley had done his own work. He kind of worked for himself, or however that went. Well, when Don hired Dudley, Don was hired by a contractor. Don is considered a subcontractor. He does all the drywall work in these homes, and he hired Dudley. So basically, Don was Dudley's boss, whether Dudley liked it or not. Okay. Yeah, Don admitted he wrote it on the wall, Flies. Don did admit that he's the one who wrote that on the wall. So, you know, I've said this from the beginning. My feelings haven't changed on it. These are two guys who, you know, were kind of bumping chest and, you know, kind of each one wanted to top the other. One was better than the other. And there's no way that Dudley admitted he was doing an extreme upper when he worked with Dawn. He admitted that. And so, you know, it was a little cray-cray. But everything with Dawn and Dudley said Dawn still owed him money. So it was all associated around the job for real.
Has a drug problem.
Yeah, I
I'm
can
not
hear
the
you.
one that has.
Okay, hold on. Hey, Betty. Okay, you muted her?
I don't know, Betty. We just heard, I think I played it yesterday. White Boy Lockdown Radio showed us where back in, I believe it was 2006, you got in a little bit of trouble for some stuff. Yeah, it was supposed to be 50-50 or something like that. And Dudley said Dawn didn't pay him what he owed him, and that Dawn was throwing him under the bus and saying that he thought Dudley had possibly done something to his daughter because Dawn had fired him, et cetera, et cetera.
Oh my God.
Cam's gonna
Okay, hey
mute him.
Betty, it's Fizzle. We've spoke once before. I don't watch you, so I don't really know your track record, even though that's what, you know, you say you have a good one. Please don't do that. But I do want to see if possibly you can list what you feel like your list of accomplishments are in the pursuit to find the truth for Summer
That's
Wells.
an open-ended question.
Sure, I'd be happy
Okay.
to. Not just Summer Wells, but let's take it a step back. Gabby Petito. Like
No. Just Summer.
No, shut the. If you want me to talk.
No. I asked you a specific question, which requires a specific answer. That's all.
Oh, what about Dawn Wells?
Summer, what are your list of accomplishments in the pursuit of finding Summer Wells?
Sure.
I would like to ask a lot of creators that. That's a great question for creators right now. What are your accomplishments in the pursuit of finding Summer Wells? I would love to know that. For real. I'm going to put that on a poll on my community page.
We exposed the fact that there were sexual indiscretions going on in that house.
No, you did not. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm yelling. No, you did not. Really? Oh, well, I take that back. They did pretty much bust Dawn having a little rendezvous with a female in the home while Candace was there. Then I'm not going to sit here and say that Jose, you know, did anything with Candace. I do not know. I know he said he slept with Allie one time. I felt really bad for Allie because guess what? Andrew said the same thing. It was one time. You know, I was like, that's sad. But better for Allie. You know what I mean?
We have exposed the fact that there was walls not protecting a bathroom in which all children see. We exposed the fact that Dawn Wells, his wife, and all the people that were involved in this were in that home doing things that they shouldn't be. We also learned that Candace, Hunter's first experience with a woman was with Candace.
Can I have receipts on that? I have never heard Hunter come out and say that his first experience with a woman was with Candace Bly Wells. As a matter of fact, if you ever go back and listen, Andrew brags that he told his dad about his first experience, and it wasn't with Candace. I remember that.
We heard that Don Wells took advantage of a woman on the couch. We have exposed a lot.
He didn't take advantage of her. She came out, Betty. She came out. Her name was Crystal Spencer, if I remember correctly. Am I remembering that name correctly? Can somebody please tell me? She admitted that, yes, she had done the deed with Dawn one time, and it was a mistake, blah, blah, blah. Okay? That's what I remember. Am I remembering correctly? Somebody let me know, please.
Of things from abuse to sexual abuse to otherwise from that.
That's a lie.
We have
All right, hold on, Kim. Hold on, Kim. So, Betty, my question is a list of accomplishments, not a list of accusations.
Oh, no, these are not a list of accusations. When you have people with firsthand knowledge that come forward and say these things have happened, those are evidentiary value.
And how has it resulted in finding Summer because she's still missing?
Because they've taken that poor child and dumped her somewhere. And
you don't know that, and you cannot prove that.
She has most likely been moved.
You don't know that. You cannot prove that, so you can't say that that is an accomplishment.
Now, what actually was said, and the only way that I can think of her even saying anything about Summer possibly being moved is because no receipts or supposed witnesses ever shown, is, Halo Dev, the fact that at one point in time, and I think you can find it on Duty Ron and EquiSearch, Dave Radar was up there and spoke about not wanting to give the location out on where the search teams were looking for Summer in case the possibility was there that she could be moved. There's nothing saying that ever transpired.
That is untrue. All of us that are sitting here in the chat, the only person that has spoke to the actual detective is investigating these cases is us, me and the team.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, Dave Radar said that, yeah. So now she's trying to say that her and her team spoke to the sheriff or the detective. Now, they made a big show of going to Hawkins County and Kingsport and getting all these police reports that they could. Okay? They did do that. Yeah, it is sad, Jill, but thank you for coming in. So, they made a big show. Hey, Miss Justice, they made a big ass show of going in there and showing them getting all of the paperwork. Okay. Yeah. Flying high again. Yeah, look at her. I'll make it bigger. I hate to tell you, look at her, but look at this crap.
have
not
that
true.
on documented
So
evidence.
Betty,
You were there for
if
4
you're
to 6
talking to
hours
firsthand
for 22
sources,
days.
and so are all the
You don't want
people.
to hear the
No,
evidence.
no, no. You've said your list. I disagree
What's
that
your
it's
list?
accomplished
What are your
nothing.
accomplishments in solving
You have
Kirkland's
accomplished nothing.
No, 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 no.
And I want to be the first to say, I am remain calm. And in the Summer Wells case, everything that I have accomplished nothing. Okay? I have accomplished nothing. I wish that everything that I had could produce something. But I can be honest with myself and say that it's sad, but I don't know if that'll ever happen.
No, because just about every creator in this community has talked to people who have given firsthand knowledge. Yet Summer is still missing. Summer is still missing.
Accomplishments in solving
Summer is still
So
missing.
it's all on Bullhorn Betty. Yes, once again, nobody else takes responsibility on this channel other than Bullhorn Betty. What?
Hey, look, I'm going to mute you right now so you can.
How about taking responsibility, Betty? Since you're big on people taking responsibility, I would love you to answer that question, but change the name Summer Wells to Sebastian Rogers. Okay, Jill.
Can hear you, freaking insane woman. Listen, you don't have any accomplishments. Everything you came out and said was straight speculation. You
Yes,
have
it
nothing to
was.
back it up. Oh, you can flip somebody off. You're really good at that. You went
Yeah,
off
Sebastian's
speculation.
Army
You went off
co-leader.
anybody and everybody that thought that they could get a little bit.
Dang. Yes, she is, Lippy. Thank you. This is Summer Wells. This is Summer Wells. If anyone has any information that is relevant to the Summer Wells case, please call 1-800-TBI. Call your local law enforcement, have them check out something. At the time, Summer was 5, short blonde hair, blue eyes, 3 feet tall and 40 pounds. I'm sure she's much taller. Sure, her hair is much longer. And hopefully she weighs more now. I mean, wow, that was a lot. Thank you, Lippy. All right, who else we got here? Anybody else? Thank you, Flies. They need to quit playing their games and try to find her. All right, anything else? Anything else? Tell me now. Anybody else I should pull up and take a look at? Thank you, Lippy, for that. I remembered that quite well. Quite well. Now, we can talk a little bit about this Jinkies and Daisies thing. I like to stay in my lane and not talk a whole lot about that. But there are a lot of people. Thank you, Flies, for dropping that. I will pull that up. There are a lot of people who absolutely do believe that this is just another one of the craziness of YouTube. Two sisters fighting. Now, you guys remember the first vigil that Crazy Critters on the Farm and Jinkies, her sister, they went to Summer's first vigil, right? Oh, thank you, Jill. I try to find some good ones for you guys. Absolutely. They went to Summer's first vigil. They got into a big fight. And Jinkies left Daisy, didn't she? Or was it the other way around? One of them left the other one standing there and took off. So they had been going at it. Summer's Day, June 15, 2022. But you got to remember they're sisters. Now, this is what I say. I know that I'm this way too. This is the way I am too. I like people to get along, okay? And I've learned very quickly that it doesn't matter what Remain Calm wants. If these people are going after each other, they're going to go after each other. It doesn't matter if I say, oh, hey, come on, get along. It doesn't work that way. Okay? Thank you, Jill. Jinkies left Daisy at Walgreens. I believe Daisy told her to leave her there. They both live streamed most of the day. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. They're very immature in your opinion. Yeah, here in just pretty soon, H. Absolutely. So this is the thing. This is the thing. And I've got TBI Newsroom pulled up. That's information about Summer and what they have, kind of found. One thing that says right here, we ask the public to help us by refraining from sharing speculation posted by or discussed by non-official sources. Okay? So, and this happened to me, and I've talked about this before, okay? When you're the type of person that, there's two people that you really like, you want them to get along. But what happens is, while you're trying to, and I'm going to say, insert yourself into a situation like that, guess what happens? I know from experience, the mediator or the person who is trying to get these individuals to at least have open some communication or whatever, you end up the one taking the fall. You end up the one taking the heat. Believe me, I've had it happen to me a couple of times. So I learned very quickly just to stay in my lane. And if these people want to fight with each other, let them fight with each other. It doesn't mean that you cannot be supportive of whoever you like. It doesn't mean that. But, okay, so I was never really going to tell this story, but I'm going to tell it. No, I'm going to do it. Okay, let me do it this way. I had a really good friend. I adore her. I still adore her. And some things were happening. She was a creator. Some things were happening with another creator. And, when you're not in that bubble, you see a lot more things, right? You actually kind of see a bigger picture than just the bubble that they're in. And when you've got to be very careful when you approach people and you have their best interest at heart, but sometimes they don't take it like that. They get angry. And you can really lose a friendship that way. So you got to be just very careful on how you handle things, or, you know, because you do. I know from experience, I have been just cut down the fucking rug for, trying to keep the peace a little bit. But, absolutely. Yeah, beware of poking the bear. But it's not really poking the bear per se. It's just, I don't know. But it can really mess up a friendship. It really can. And not only does it kind of mess up a friendship, but you end up taking the ass end out of everything. People are going to come for people. So, even though you might do something out of the kindness of your heart, and you see a situation that you would love to make better, sometimes it's easier just to kind of stay back and let the cards fall where they may, right? The more you try to mediate, the more you get the poop end of the stick. Absolutely. That is true. That is so true. And then, when you're trying to be a good person by doing it, and you end up getting the poop end of the stick over it. So, and I don't know what's going on with Miss Sherry and this James character, and up on Matthews, or I don't really know what's going on with that. It depends on where you go and who tells you the story. But many, many times, over and over, and even myself, I see certain creators, and you kind of get a sense of when things are being done for a reason. Why there's an argument that's incited for a reason. Right? Yeah, stir the pot, you end up licking the spoon. That's for sure. But it is sad, and it can be very hurtful to the person who is trying to help. It can be very hurtful to them, for sure. But yeah, a lot of us have sat back and watched them two sisters go at it. Go at it. And it's sad to see, but they're sisters. I don't get in the middle of sisters, for sure. There's a lot of people. Girl, I ain't getting in the middle of it, Danny. I know that for a fact. Sherry docked herself, then blamed Jamie and Matthew. Sherry docks Matthew. Jinkies may have gave her the info, but Sherry put it out. Well, why? Was they mad at Matthew? Or Jinky and Matthew goes at it, right? I don't know. I'm totally lost. I am a lost puppy when it comes to all of this stuff. I do not know. For sure. All right, let me pop over here and see what Traders is up to. I hadn't seen anything from Traders. I apologize to you guys. I usually try to keep up with stuff, and I just hadn't been able to do it lately. It's been kind of whacking me in the face. Why do you not have a picture? Okay, hold on. Let's say, what in the world is this? Okay. Let me see the shorts. How did your haircut turn out, Traders? I've seen it. You got long hair. I gotta cut mine. I need to cut mine. I will do. I'm just too chicken to just start whacking on it. Na, 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 na. I don't know about the Nicolina Markella stuff. Okay. I'd never showed her new intro. Let's show her new intro real quick. Commercial. This is Trader's new intro. She is so funny. Bruce Lee. Yeah, Bruce Lee. I used to love watching Bruce Lee. Good night, Poppy. Thank you so much. Traders, you are so funny. Sorry I ain't been over to say hey. But hey. I love Bruce Lee. Oh. Oh, I thought that was Chuck Norris. Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris. Wow. Bruce is gonna kick some butt. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, he's taking his shirt off. Can you believe they said that Bruce Lee passed away? He took a hydrocodone and he was allergic or something, is what they said. I don't know if it's true. All right, you guys got to give me 1 second because I got to go to the ladies' room. Hey, Sassy Pants. Oh, that hand sanitizer Smells like alcohol. Smells like the alcohol. I love Bruce Lee. He's kicking butt. Okay, here we're gonna watch. I'm gonna speed it up. Watch. Kick the butt, Bruce. Let's set it up. I sped it up. That poor penguin. I guess the penguins like the Joker. Yeah, Sassy, I gotta pull that up. Uh-oh, not the nunchucks. How many of you guys back in the day got a set of nunchucks? For real. I did. That is so funny. Good job, traders. Good job. That is funny. All right. Nobody's got anything else to say? You know, it is 9:16. Ooh, I bet that hand sanitizer stinks. Oh. That tea was really good. I got tonight my tea is a bedtime tea, and I have two different kinds that have two different herbs in it, and so I added them together, and then I put in a little bit of pomegranate. A little bit of pomegranate, and it tastes so good. He was 6. All right, what else? What's going on in the Sebastian Rogers case? What is going on in the Sebastian Rogers case? Can anyone tell me? Let's see if we can get a Sebastian Rogers update. Dang, Paranormal TV's live and everything. This was Court TV 2 weeks ago. Let's see what they have to say. Okay, hold on. Let me pull it up. La 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 la. I only watch when told to look. Me too. I do that too. It's really bad. I'm really bad about it. There's just so much crap that goes on that. All right, this is Court TV. New video of missing teen Sebastian Rogers, but this is from 2 weeks ago. So I'm sure this has already been debunked or whatever.
Rogers and the last known video of him before he disappeared. Security cameras caught Sebastian eating dinner with his mother at a Texas roadhouse in Hendersonville, Tennessee, the day before he vanished.
Okay.
His mother was seen taking photos of him and then sending them to somebody. Now, looking at this video, it's kind of hard to believe he hasn't been seen since then, but that is the case. Sebastian vanished from his mother's home on February 26th. His father says he still has hope he'll be found.
The goal is still the same. Find Sebastian.
Oh my God.
He needs to be found and brought home to a home that loves him.
Sebastian's 16th birthday was last weekend.
Okay, H. It's all good, buddy. So, wow, I have a lot to say about this stuff.
And police say that they're still actively investigating this case and they're not deeming it a cold case as of now. I have a special guest I want to welcome onto the program now. You know her, I love her, retired FBI.
Oh, no, sorry. I am sorry, you guys, but no. No, ma'am. Nothing personal against Coffendorfer, but no thank you. Oh yeah. Yes, the green hoodie guy. It was somebody that worked at the restaurant, I think, or something, wasn't it? They found out who it was. It wasn't a person of interest or anything. For real. I don't understand what in the world these people automatically. She was a retired FBI agent for 25 years. She specialized in violent or organized crime. She's the founder of Firearms Beyond International. Katie could have been taking pictures and sending them to the cloud. It doesn't mean she was sending them to anybody. Maybe she was sending them to her pictures. Yeah, I believe a lot of what SF Investigates have said. I have no reason not to believe some of the things he said, and it seems like he has definitely came out and spoke some truth. All right, one more story, and then I am going to get off of here. I set my goal for 2 hours. I think it's about up. It should be about up. But thank you, Poppy. Thank you, Poppy, for helping with that goal. I appreciate you so much. You're appreciated, lady. Lady. So thank you very much for that. One of my daughter lives in Sumner County, and the police there are phenomenal. In Kylie's case, crazy bias and payroll he was on. Well, they're all, oh my gosh, that is too cute. Look at them paws. That is crazy. Oh, that is freaking cute. Well, that's why I always suggest researching. I just suggest researching. And if you can't do it on your own, at least watch, it's just my suggestion to watch different channels. And, a lot of times you can find truths in there on different channels and stuff. For real. All right. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and tell this story here. It's very sad. Let's just see what this story is about. Oh shit, here I go again. Freaking doing my fucking weird shit. Sorry. Okay, wait. Okay. So this story here is kind of crazy. Let me make sure that I don't have any problem with you guys hearing it. And then I'll get off here because I know everybody gets bored with me. I'm just not very exciting. I admit it. Okay. Ohio woman. This is News 19. Ohio woman was unalived and partially made a meal by the neighbor's pigs. Oh, Lord. No, do not put your address in here. I'm sorry.
Often. An Ohio woman found dead on her front porch on Christmas Day, killed by pigs.
No.
This happened about 30 minutes east of Columbus in the town of Pataskala.
Damn.
Police say they were called to do a welfare check on a 75-year-old woman after she didn't show up for a holiday celebration. But police say when an officer arrived on scene, he saw a large pig enter the area.
No.
He found out the animal belonged to a woman next door and told the woman to quarantine the animals until further notice.
No.
It was pretty crazy wild because there's not just wild pigs roaming. I've never seen pigs except for the market down the street. So it was very confusing.
Licking County Coroner's Office says the woman died from bleeding out due to extensive superficial injuries by livestock animals. The Coroner's Office also says the woman had prior health conditions and ruled her death accidental.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, thank you, Danny. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Gosh. Forgive me, lady. Yes, Jill. It happened. It happened. How horrifying would that be? That would be horrifying. Horrible. She was 75. Why didn't they go get her? Why didn't they go get her for the party? Dang. Not that I'm blaming anybody. I mean, that is wowsy, wowsy, woo. See, these little, funny little, fun-loving animals, you got to watch out. Like that kangaroo, it could kick you to next Tuesday. For real. This panda bear, he could just swallow you whole. This little fella, I don't know. He looks pretty shady to me. Who's he look like? Who does this critter look like? All right, tell me. Tell me. I want to know. Well, it was more than one. It was more than one. So this little shady character, yes, it's a meerkat. Is there any? Oh, Andrew Hills. That's a good answer. Anybody else? You're right. You're right. He does look like Andrew. Andrew, we got a picture of you. I don't know. He's pretty cute. Maybe Justin. Oh, yeah, that was Ernie talking smack. Fly said it, Andrew. If you want to go for anybody, go for Flies. She's the one who said it. Justin is fatter. I don't know. Justin looks pretty skinny to me. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see what Justin has to say about it. Hold on. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Which one? Where are y'all? Where are you, Justin? I'm looking for you, mister. I know you're here. I know you're here somewhere, Justin. I'm looking for you. La 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 la. Let me find him. Oh. Let me see. Oh, wait. No, I got some better ones. Justin, did you take all your videos down before I downloaded my clips? That is not fair, buddy. Why would you do that? I had some really cute clips of you. No, they're still here. They are still here. Let me find them. I don't know what, that's not the ones I'm talking about, though. Oh, here we go. Let's see. This one is called Itchy Nose Justin. No, you haven't, Justin. Why did you delete? Oh, you lost that channel. Did he lose? Did he lose the Clutch Them Pearls channel, or did he take all of it down? I don't know. I don't know, but those were cute, Justin. All right, I do have other ones of you, Justin. Did you take those down too? They wasn't anything that I really needed to keep. Just a couple little funny funs. A little couple funny funs. Funny fun. You guys remember Roger Brown, don't you? All right. It is 9:30. And you all are not having any fun. Nope, he didn't lose it. He changed the name. Oh, yeah, his pet monkey. That's right, his pet monkey. Oh, da-da, da-da. Na, 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 na. I will eventually find that clip I have of Dombey in the handcuffs. Doe, a deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. For a long, long way to run. I don't remember the rest. But no one gives a crap. I gotta get rid of some of this shit. Yes. Sometimes I just feel like this. I will never forget this lady. Never forget this lady.
I'm so sick of seeing that lady with her smart mouth in my comments. I mean, man, I wish you would just leave me alone. Every time there's a smart comment, your face is right there.
Keep up the good work.
I'm so sick of seeing it. Like, you have the most punchable face I've ever seen in my life.
Because this girl cracks me up. He never got arrested. I don't know Dombey ever getting arrested. Roger Brown cross dresses. I've got him saying some horrible things about the Summer Wells case. And I remember that I got his phone number from my friend and I called him. He wouldn't answer the phone. He wouldn't answer the phone. And let me, I'm going to show you what he said. I'm going to show you what he said. Let me find him here. This is from Roger Brown's mouth. Let me find him because he's way down here in my clippity clips. I got to get rid of all them one clips. Where are you at, Roger Brown? Because this was like a year ago, over a year ago. Hold on, I'll have to find it. Yes, I was very unhappy with Roger Brown when he said these things about Summer Wells. And I believe it is this one. Oh, no, it's gone. No. Let me try something here. Let's return to the clip. Did he get rid of that? I don't think he got rid of it. Charlie K., you're still a liar. You're a liar and you're a proved liar. We have receipts that you are a liar. You're a liar. Oh, here. Here's one. The Devil and Don Wells. Okay, now I know that it's me. It is not. It is not. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me see if this is better. Let me see if this is better. I don't know why it does that to me sometimes. It's like, get your ass off here. I promise I'm getting ready to do that. Let me tell you what Roger did. Let me let you listen to what Roger Brown, this creepy dude on YouTube, had to say about Summer Wells' case. All right, hopefully it'll play. Let me reshare it here. Hopefully it'll play. This is what he said. Freaking creep.
You are people that tried to follow, pretending they were good people over a dead little girl, and you're a bunch of fucking scum. Everyone on Nicolina's channel right now is no better than Summer Wells' killer. Just saying.
Just saying, I called him. I was not happy about that comment he made. And I wanted to know why he so callously just said that. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of creators who laugh about people and their disabilities and things like that, for real. Hey, Pink Banjo. Oh, you like when I sing? He still has it up. Oh, it's at Roger Brown. Yeah, that guy, this guy's a real trip. That was a year ago. I mean, it was a long time ago. I've got 14. Do my clips stay out on the internet? Says I got 14 views on it. I didn't know it was out on the internet. What is this? I have not even looked at these comments. Yeah, this is from a year ago. I didn't even realize I had comments on it. Well, thank you, Caslu. I don't know what you're talking about, though, saying that I had a young female friend years ago. She never spoke ill of you. I have never had anything but positive things I've seen in you. Shallow people who lie honey, I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are, Cass Lou. But thank you anyway, darling. I don't know who you might have known. A friend of mine from years ago. I don't have a clue who you could be talking about. My two best friends that I had in my whole life, except for my friends here on YouTube, you know, I hold real friendships that I have on these YouTube streets very close to my heart. You don't find a lot of good people on YouTube, and I think I've got some really good people over here. But sorry if I never seen those comments. Oh, I get their comments. Well, why would he be saying that? Why am I seeing his comments when I'm the one who did it? Yeah, because I was going to say I don't know none of these people. Anyhow, that wasn't cool, Roger Brown. That was not cool, Roger Brown. I was going to say, why are you saying I got a friend from years ago? I don't know. All right, we have 15 minutes. Speak now or forever hold your peace. You guys want me to sing you a song? No more Mr. Nice Guy. No more Mr. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Okay, so I'm going to give you the rundown on something. So there's a young girl that's been out on the YouTube streets for quite a while now. Her name is Allie Carter. She's a young 30-something-year-old woman who travels around and speaks about experiencing and being a victim of trafficking. She says at one time that she was Tupac Shakur's daughter. She has called Diddy out by name. Many other people she has called out by name. Now, for the last couple years, I've actually been listening to her, what she says are her truths about being trafficked by Diddy and stuff, right? Here's the fires in the Hollywood Hills, just to let you guys know. This is KCRA3. This is what it's looking like in the Hollywood Hills right now. Our prayers go out to him, anyone there big time. So, Debbie, you need to text me or something, lady. So this Allie Carter has been coming out talking about being in foster homes, having harm done upon her in these agencies, et cetera, et cetera. So, you know, I've kind of been following her, and she's got a good she's got a good talk. Then today I come across I think his name's King World or something, and he has her biological mother on there. The biological mother starts talking about this alleged woman that Allie has been traveling with. They stay in the vehicle, they travel continuously. They don't stop at one place for very long. Says that people are after them and different things like that. It's really weird. But her mother comes out and says it's all bullcrap. Mom says that this woman that her daughter is with, this is the mother's opinion, that she has for years she's claiming that this woman for years has been a part of her daughter's life, and that things that were said and done to her daughter were not true. She's saying they're not true. Some short parodies. Who am I gonna act like? I don't know who I'd act like. I really don't. We do have good people in here. I adore you all. Flies, Flies, sorry that I doxed you. But no, don't put your name in here, okay? For real. But you guys know me. I hope that, you know, this year maybe some people can start getting along a little bit. And I don't know, Sassy Pants. I have not even checked out his channel. I mean, I've had that clip forever. This is what I'm going to say about that. This is my opinion. I believe that Allie Carter is a young lady, 30-something years old. And I do believe that she's had, yeah, I'm sorry. You know, when I play something off my email, somewhere I always screw it up. From now on, I'll pull the channel up first. Oh, Jaguar Wright's talking about her now. To be honest with you, I never, throughout this whole time I've heard Jaguar Wright, I've never heard her really say a whole lot about Allie at all. But yes, Allie Carter came out saying that she was Tupac Shakur's daughter. Tupac has been not alive for a long, long, long time. So, you gonna call me Ernie Jr.? You need to shorten that, okay? You can call me EJ. You can call me EJ. Oh, wait. I got something. Hold on. You want me to do an Ernie Shell parody? Hold on. All right, get ready. me make sure they're right. Oh, here, I'll have to, let's stop screen share. You like my ears? Okay, it's not really an Ernie Shell parody, but people know when I put the cat ears on and EJ's mentioned, you know what I'm talking about. But no. My granddaughter got these for me a couple of Halloweens ago, I think. I love them. But I didn't wear them this year. I did not wear them. Yes, allegedly, Allie has DID. And yeah, I'll get into that. We'll, I don't know where she's getting the paperwork, but mom is saying, no, 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 no. No, no, no. But then again, mom had to admit that, yes, her daughter was in State's company. So, paranoia from Coca-Cola. That's what I heard, that they seem to think that this woman that she's with is giving her substances or something. Which I guess I never paid attention to that because I was always listening to the story, so I know where Trippy got the idea of cat ears. I don't know who Trippy is. Everybody's Trippy to me. Notice that King World loved, yes, money and controversy. One thing he did say, Jill, that kind of set me off, Ron, when he showed Allie talking about children being in not good situations. And that kind of set me off because what he was saying was that, and we can talk about this real quick for a minute. Hopefully everybody will give their input on this. So with human trafficking, now they have added child soldiers, which a child cannot willingly become a soldier for some of these organizations. But believe it or not, there are children out here from the time that they can walk, they're being trained. They are being trained by certain organizations. I don't know why it took this long for people to put them in the category of a trafficked child. And I'm glad that they finally did. These children are very young. They learn very young how to use a weapon, and whatever the organization wants, they are training these kids. So I absolutely agree with them adding these child soldiers into the trafficking arena. So yeah, mom's really mad about Allie being with that woman, and the woman is associated with some these, not so much CPS, but these organizations. For real. Oh, you want me to do a Ernie Jr.? Lord have mercy. I'd have to think about, I've got Ernie right here with me. Ernie is here. He is here. Wait a minute, I'm going to show you. Here he is. Oh, Ernie, did you break it? Freak. Here he is. Highest bidder. Who wants him? Who wants to bond him out? Run! Run, Ernie! Highway run! Highway run! Highway run! Oh, no, that's tased. This is tased. This is him running. Run, Ernie! Run, Ernie! You thought he was a werewolf? He is. He is, Danny. You gotta watch out. He's a werewolf. Thank you again, Poppy, for doing the little thing I had. I appreciate that, darling. I'm gonna get off here. You know I carry Ernie in my heart. Well, I think you like him too, Flies. I think you like him too. I think he's one of your favorite people. I think you miss him. I think you miss blowing him crap. I do. I think you miss blowing him crap. I think that everybody misses Ernie in their own way. Just like Benny. People miss Benny in their own way too. You know, them two guys was something else. Super soldier, brain chipped predator hunting werewolf. POS. POS. Isn't that crazy? Oh my gosh. I hope you're okay, Debbie. I was worrying about her. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. We are sending prayers, prayers, prayers. Yeah, I know you want him to roll up to your house. Every time I hear someone criminal say they're after me, makes me think, I don't know why you would think that. Yeah, Benny was pretty funny. You miss Ernie more than BK? Yeah. All right, 2 minutes. 2 minutes and counting down. All right, well, I was going to try to have a little bit of fun tonight, but I don't think none of us really are going out here and, I guess, watching this drama, which I am not going to say is a bad thing. I think Benny was very talented when it came to YouTube. I think he was very talented with his wording. And so Tiffany Marie shows up on everybody's panels. I mean, I don't know whose panel she hasn't been on when they've really had a Summer Wells conversation. Right. You're right, Flies. Ernie says different things to whoever he's talking to. Depends on what you believe on what he says to you. Absolutely. Yeah. All right, 2 hours. I'm getting off here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Have a great night. And I'm going to chill out and find me a movie to watch. And you guys do your thing. Have a great night. The next time I do a live at night, I am just going to, we're going to laugh the whole time. Okay? And I guess asking everybody what is going on the YouTube streets wasn't a good question to ask tonight because nobody wanted to come in and tell me anything. So that means that I don't need to know anything. I am on a I don't need to know basis. Back at you, flies. Peace, love. Oh. Peace, love, blessings, and prayers for everybody. H, I'm sorry that I was on here so long that you couldn't stay and give your prayer, but we appreciate the offer. Maybe you can do it again another time. So peace out, everybody. Have a good night, and I will catch you later. Peace out.